So this is the Evenflo Revolve 360 Extend. Now I have had the Evenflo Gold Revolve 360 for a long time, but the Extend has something a little bit different. So we're just taking it out of the box. So the entire Revolve 360 Extend comes out as one single piece. So the Evenflo 360 Extend is going to be a little bit different than the Evenflo Revolve 360. It comes with this seat cushion here that you see. It also comes with the ability to be rear facing up to 50 pounds, which is a 10-pound improvement over the existing Evenflo 360. The child can also be larger, so you can use it rear facing for longer. So if you're considering that for safety, that is one of the reasons why people ask for the extended version. Second, in terms of height, this can go all the way up to 48 inches for rear facing. If you are using this primarily for rear facing on the Evenflo non-extend version, you're looking at a 40-inch height. So it adds additional 8 inches and it adds an additional 10 pounds if you're using this for rear facing. So the other differences is that the Evenflo 360 Extend supports on the latch system 30 pounds, while the non-extend version supports 35 pounds. So there's a difference there. It will also come with a quick clean cover. So if you wanted to pop this off, they use zippers now. Instead of having to turn it, you can just quickly clean it by removing it and then replacing it using the zippers. So the first thing I want to do to install this properly is just line up. There is an arrow here. You want to line it up with the corresponding arrow on the side, and that's how we're going to be able to separate the top from the base. The mechanics of the Evenflo is still the same. You lift to rotate using the side handles, and you can just turn it depending on which recline you are to whichever position you want. So here you can get a closer look at the base. And this base is kind of like a clamshell base. And this is where you're going to be strapping in the seat belt. And you have a belt lock here. And you'll insert the seat belt below it. You have the latch system already built in on the sides here. You have the latch system already built in on the sides. Very easy to use and remove if you wanted to use it with the latch. In our case, I'm going to be using it directly with the seatbelt. And you have your tether here, and that you want to secure into the hook or the underbody of the seat itself. This is where you're going to insert your tether. So there's actually a place where you can house this and you insert it back inside there. Just like that. It will be housed in there. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to install this. It should take you no more than about 2 to 3 minutes. So first thing you're going to want to do, if you want to use the latch system, you can. They give you the option, but we're going to use it with the seatbelt. So the latch is already inserted. So let me show you how easy it is to install your car seat. First, I'm going to show you how to use it with just the seatbelt, and then I'm going to show you how to do it with both the tether and the lock strong. Your seatbelt cord, you're going to string it through. You want to unlock this first and place this under. And make sure you have enough slack, and you want to make sure you have it in a locking position. We're going to just insert first. We're not going to lock anything in until we clip in and tighten. We have our seatbelt through. We're going to push it in. There we go. Tightened and secure. So now our base is secure. So if you want to use it with the tether hook, you just unsecure it from the bottom. You're going to pick up your headrest. So just pick up your headrest a little. And just run the tether hook through. You're going to secure it on the back of your seat. You want to hear that click? We're going to lock this as well. Now you see that our seat no longer moves. It is very stable. And once you have this, the rest is super simple. Because the next step is just lining up this with the arrows here, and it's already in. So it's already secure. That's it. That's the entire installation. So one thing to note, you have to have this on the proper recline in order to turn it front facing. Front facing is not going to be as adjustable as rear facing. So right now it doesn't turn because we have it in the wrong incline. So we need to put this on the correct incline, rotate it, and then now it's going to be in the proper incline for your child. And this seat cushion is very comfortable, it's very dense. They even have a little slack here, so it's not going to dangle and it could just give you more proper support. You have a little cushion here for babies and toddlers, and as your child grows, it's going to be convertible into not just a rear facing, but a front facing and then a booster. So this goes all the way up to 120 pounds. These are very easy to latch, and I like to have the removable belt strap there. 360, this is removable. And there's our Evenflo 360 Gold. Easy to use, and just remember, this is how you change the orientation. Very easy. Change it back. Just as easy as well. The other question we always get is, what about the room in between the front seat and the car seat? Because these car seats, especially in this position, is quite large. So it's not going to fit every car. You can see that our Extend, we have pulled up the seats up, but I'm going to put my seat in a natural seating position and show you how much space I actually have behind me. And I'm 6'4", 210 pounds. Sorry about the cord. And I still have a lot of space. So even in this setup, I still have some clearance here. And that's all the clearance you need to turn it. Now I'm going to get into the car. So I'm not in my complete natural seating position. I still need about maybe an inch. So normally a lot of people use these convertible car seats on their passenger, because if you have passengers, you know, this is very tight and you can see how much space is there versus on this one. So we're going to put our seat back. Now there's still a lot of room, but now your front passenger also has more leg room. So make sure if you're placing this and you are like 6'3", 6'4", or you're 6'2", or you like your seat all the way back and reclined, a convertible car seat like this might be too big. So you can see the two-piece design and the clamshell design. And honestly, the Extend is just slightly different, but not that much different from the regular Evenflo. It's just like a more improved model with some updates. This you might want, you might not want, it's up to you. But this just allows your kids to have more comfortable position. However, their legs are going to be above their head. So, or their legs might be elevated above their waist. So the secret to the Evenflo is still how easy it is to adjust between all the various modes. The only catch is that if you are using that and you're putting it in combined with the Extend with this cushion and you're using it as rear facing, this cushion, it obstructs. So if you turn, it can get caught. So if you're using this as rear facing, you might want to pop this up, lock it, and then you can put it back. This does also cut into the space that your child might have for their legs, so you might also want to remove it. It's going to be really up to you, but if you remove it, it's going to be kind of the same as the Evenflo 360 non-Extend. Updated materials, easy to clean, and it's the updated version of the 360. Now, is it going to be worth the upgrade? That's going to be up to you. If you have a newborn and you have to decide between the two, maybe, especially if you wanted to use it longer for rear facing, but maybe you don't need these features. Maybe it's not that important that you need the zippers in order to clean it. So then I would say get the Evenflo Revolve 360. It's a little bit less expensive and it might give you more use than the Extend just because you might not necessarily need these features. And to pop out the cup holders, this is one of the best features, the cup holders. They don't easy to take out, but you can take them out easily, but your child cannot easily take them out. So you just rotate it, and there's the hole. Just put it back. You can just lock it into place, and it will be secure, but your child won't be able to take it out himself or herself. So that's our Evenflos. Check it out. These are the Evenflo 360s. Big fan of both of them. Finally, I want to compare the Evenflo Revolve 360 Extend with the regular Evolve 360 because we are long-term owners of the Revolve 360, not Extend, and I can tell you this is something that I really recommend for most people because it makes it so much easier to put your child inside of the car and also take him out or take her out. So here is our existing Evenflo. We put ours to good use. We have a little seat pad to protect the seat. And you can see we have it on almost the fully reclined position because our child is quite large. We don't have the additional seat cushion here, so there's a little seat cushion there. The lift to rotate location is the same. It doesn't come with the easy quick change for washing your car seat material. And since ours gets regular use, you can see that it is not the cleanest, but it is very, very good. We've had it for almost a year and a half, and I recommend this. And we strongly love our Evenflo Gold 360. Very easy to incline and recline as well. So you notice that it is gonna have this type of cover. It's not gonna be as easy to remove as the zippered cover on your Extend. The cup holders are the same. I think the inners are a little bit different. The Evenflo Gold 360 non-Extend was already very easy to clean by itself. This is where the arrow was. This is where the arrow is on your 360. Ours gets a lot of use. We clean ours regularly because you can just open it up and then have direct access to vacuum inside in case your child breaks anything or spills anything. Once you're done, just gonna lock it back all into place. If you want to go into the rear facing mode, that's super easy between the two. And let's compare it to this, which is the Extend. It has different material. The material is going to be a little bit more meshy between the two. These straps are identical. The belt system is identical. The base is pretty close. The bases are very similar. Remember, the latches were secured on the back here. In our system, the latches are also secured on the back. So in conclusion, these are some of the best 360-degree car seats, convertible car seats, whatever you want to call them. These are some of the best on the market. It really comes down to, do you need to keep your child rear-facing for longer? How large is your child and how big is your car? So thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that subscribe and like button. I'll catch you next time. This is David with the French Glow signing off. Bye, bye, bye.